Jim, what happened with the 5 of Bobby Gerhardt?
Bobby Gerhardt just told his brother Billy in the pits, I don't know what happened, but when he came off of turn 4, he got a bit of a nudge, but when he came down pit road, he said the car stuttered. The car sputtered a bit, and now it's sputtering again on the number 5 Lucas Oil Chevy. They're getting the gas cans ready. He pitted on lap number 11. He's already pitted on lap 5 and won this race, but the Lucas Oil Chevrolet may be out of fuel.
That's amazing. Kyle Busch speculated that maybe, and that may have been where that initial little burp there was, when the thing really lost fuel at the pickup, and then it picked it back up once he got on the flat.
And you could see that John Wes Townley had a little bit of a run coming out of 4, but then the 5 really slowed down, and that's when John Wes Townley got into the back of him, but very light contact there.
I think Bobby was going to come to pit road, felt like he was running out of gas, then maybe the fuel picked up again. That's why he kept on going.
4 laps of racing to go. John Wes Townley in front of Kyle Larson. 10 miles remain.
We have John West leading and 2 drivers running second, third that have never been here to Daytona before. We talked about it. Half the field, first-timers here at Daytona. 2 of them right now with a shot to win.
Ricky Ergot running in the 16, and there's the 5. And it looks as though he's going to go all the way up against the inside wall as the field continues around this 2.5-mile super speedway. They're going to race it out. John Wes Townley looking for his first win in the ARCA Racing Series.
And I wonder right now if Kyle Larson in the 4 car, as you see the stalled car of Bobby Gerhardt, he is way off the racetrack now. That doesn't mean you couldn't hit that wall down there. We've seen cars hit that wall. But right now we're going to stay green with 3 to go. I wonder if Kyle Larson and Ricky Ergot's crew are getting together. Remember, both of those cars Chevrolets. That's a Toyota out front.
Kyle Larson, the young phenom, making his way into the stock car racing after coming off a very successful dirt career.
Oh, a lot of heavy traffic here. These guys will probably run into this traffic here. We got 2.5 laps to go.
Slower car moving to the inside, but it's Kyle Larson all over the back bumper of that 15 of John Wes Townley. Right.
Hey, Rick, the Sugar Scott Motorsports car that Kyle Larson is driving is chassis 02. It won at Talladega just a year ago with Brandon McReynolds behind the wheel. They said after that race, they threw a cover over it. They had a lot of confidence in this young driver. They believe he's got what it takes to make the move on Townley and get a win in his first ever start here at Daytona International Speedway.
It's going to have a lot to do with traffic because they're rapidly approaching about 10 cars in front of them. Right now, John West is only about 10 car lengths behind the very tail end of those lap cars.
Less than 2 laps of racing to go, a lap and a half as they go down the backstretch. Your race leader, the yellow car, the number 15 of John Wes Townley, coming up on the slower lap traffic now. They'll have to move by the slower traffic and then move to the high side.
This is what's going to mix it up right here. John West did a nice job getting by Ed Pompa in the 10 car. Look at them, they're side by side up in front of them here, coming down for the white flag.
This is it, 1 lap to go. John Wes Townley takes the white flag. Kyle Larson, 2 car lengths behind on the final lap.
Very anxious moments right now for John West. Which way is he going to go? They're too wide for him.
Now they go all the way up to the wall as they're working by the slower lap traffic. John Wes Townley trying to claim his first win in the ARCA Racing Series. He gets by the slower lap traffic, and now he's going to move all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Nice move. It looked like he never had to break stride. You see Kyle Larson is able to get in front of Thomas Prater. Thomas had to make a late pit stop.
Now it's 1 car length as they work from 3 and 4 and come out to the tri-oval. John Wes Townley, after winning the pole here at Daytona, now being chased by Kyle Larson, coming into the tri-oval. John Wes Townley will win at Daytona.
And the Venderinis finally get to victory lane in Daytona.
The celebration will start right now for that whole Venturini family and team.
They had 4 very strong cars here. 3 of them had trouble. The 4th one goes to victory lane.
Here comes 4th. It's going to be Frank Kimball holding on for that spot. That's how far back that second pack was from the first. Sean Corr, a top 5 finishing position. Brennan Newberry, 6th in this race.
And Mason Mingus back in 7th. Mark Thompson back in 8th. Krzyzewski in 9th and Chad Boat in 10th.
How about John Wes Townley going by a sputtering 5 of Bobby Gerhardt coming out of turn number 4. Amazingly, John Wes Townley claims the victory for Venturini Motorsports.
Well, he did an outstanding job. He was there when he able to take advantage when Bobby Gerhart had trouble. How often do we talk about Bobby Gerhart having trouble at Daytona?
Right. Hardly ever. You never see the 5 having a hiccup at all, and he has it late in this race. Again, coming up, it's NASCAR Race Day, fueled by Sunoco from Daytona International Speedway. We will hear from John Wes Townley in NASCAR Race Day. So those of you getting ready for the Sprint Unlimited, which will be taking place here in just a few moments from Daytona International Speedway, you'll hear from John Wes Townley there. A big win to start the 2013 year for Venturini Motorsports and John Wes Townley.
Yeah, John Wes is going to run full-time for Red Horse Racing in the Truck Series, so what a great start to Speed Weeks in 2013.
His 26th start, he goes to victory lane. John Wes Townley, congratulations. Now, coming up next, it's NASCAR.